Hola, hola, hola. So it's been a while. I did some live stream on JavaScript, so it's been almost like a week. So let's get to it. So today I'm going to be talking about JavaScript events. Okay, so uh, you know, an event is let's say in human sense maybe an occasion or something, a gathering. But in JavaScript, it's like something that happens. Yeah, like uh something that happens. Okay, they can say there is an event that happened on, I think, let's use 9/11 as an event. Okay, so 9/11 is an event, something happened that day. Okay, so in HTML, we also have uh, events. You get, so HTML front end, we have events. In JavaScript, we have, well, what happens, you get, when an event is executed. Okay, so we're gonna be doing some basic little stuffs on JavaScript events. So I'm gonna pull up my VS Code here and put up the dummy HTML code. Okay. So so the first thing you need to understand is that, have you ever seen some website whereby when you click something, something else triggers? That's an event. It's an event that happens whenever you click on that thing, or maybe you are browsing with your laptop and you want to move your mouse and just click on the back button. As you're moving your mouse away, a pop-up comes out and says, "Yo, sign up for this page, blah 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 blah, give us your email address." You get, so all those things are events, man. So events are what we're gonna be doing right now. So there are different types of events, okay, and they are very common. I'm gonna just write them down here, pull up my script tag, and I'm gonna comment use a comment to write them out first. So we have an on-click event. Okay, so an on-click event happens when a user clicks on maybe a button or just an element. All right. So we also have uh, an on mouse over. Let me write it down. Mouse over. So this happens when you move your mouse over a an element. You get, so whenever you move your mouse over an element, that event will be triggered automatically. You don't actually need to click. You just move your mouse down to trigger. So we have another one to, we can call it unload event. Okay, this one is going to happen when this event will be triggered or happen when the page is loaded. Okay, then we have another one, we can call it on change. So I'm gonna space this out. I like things being clean. So whenever you change an HTML element, the the event is going to trigger. Okay, so once that event takes place, the JavaScript code is going to be triggered. So next one we have is on mouse out. On mouse out. Now on mouse out is when, like, your mouse is moving out of a HTML element. Remember when I said maybe when your mouse is about to move out from a certain HTML page, maybe the pop-up will just be triggered and they'll tell you, "Yo, where are you going? Sign up for our email letter, blah 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 blah," all of those stuffs. So all those things are events, and that will be all. Or maybe we can add one more. On key down. key down. So whenever you are using your down key, you get when you're using your using a key, yeah, whenever you're using a key from your keyboard, it's gonna be triggered. So I'm gonna just write a sample one, which is this on click. So we can say, let me pull up this. We can pull this up. We can say function. Now let's give it a function name. Maybe show date. Let's take camel case method. So show date. Then we write the function that we want to be triggered. Okay. So we can say document dot get element by ID. We're gonna write the ID that we are going to use. We've now actually set up the code here. Okay. So I'm gonna pause here and we're gonna write in something. Maybe a button. We're gonna write a button dot. Oh, let's just give it a button. Then I can say click me. Then give it an event that will be triggered. So you can use on click. On click event. Then in that on click event, what will be triggered once it's clicked on? We can put in this our function here. So we can call this in. Paste it here. Oh no, not what I wanted. Let's just write it normally. Show date. If we don't actually put this bracket, it's actually just going to load directly without the event being triggered. So we just need to like put those stuff there. Yeah. So it will actually trigger it well. Okay. Then when it's clicked, what will happen? What do we want to happen? Okay. We can say let it display this here. We can tell it to display this here. Maybe which one? Which one? Give the H1 an ID of, let's call it date. Okay. Then come here and put that some ID over here. Okay. Then you want to come here and write inner HTML because this is going to change what is inside the HTML element. So we're gonna say inner HTML. All right. It's equal to, gonna bring in the inbuilt the inbuilt date function. Okay. So that's the date. JavaScript has an inbuilt date function actually. So we're just gonna assign it into this. So after assigning it, whatever happens when we click on this button is going to replace what is inside here with your date. So we're gonna refresh this. Well, once we click on it, the date comes out. Okay. So that's one of the things you need to know about HTML um events with JavaScript. Oh, I see someone is watching live. Hello, someone watching live. How you doing? Now, another thing is that remember I said a mouse over here. We can also do the same thing here. All you just have to do is come here and replace this. You get. I can say instead of putting on click here, I can say on mouse over. Mouse over. I'm gonna refresh this. And when I move my mouse over this, for some reason it's not working. No, don't need on click. Okay. On mouse over, it gets triggered. Let me refresh it again. On mouse over, it gets triggered. So that is this for these two. Gonna is the advisable to cut it out? Uh Probably. You just cut it out. Add it here. Okay. I know what to do. So I'm gonna create a button and click and call it show date. Comment it out. Okay. So let's add another one. So that is one of the examples. These two I just did right now are one of the few examples of elements in JavaScript. You get so so it's all up to you to know which one you want to choose. Okay, it's all up to you to know which one you want to choose. Uh, and one of the things I always believe is just about your creativity. You get so unload. The ways of the Lord is the way of freedom. I choose the way of the Lord. All the ways of the Lord is the ways of freedom. I choose the way of the Lord. All the ways of the Lord. Uh, all right. See you later.